I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see. I got some time, Nate. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. At the 34-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Nolan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. We'll talk things over before third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Good. 180.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. That's good.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tyke Smith there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get that out to Barkley, and he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second and 3. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The 16-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Irving, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That is hauled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. one intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go, Mike. We got to switch it up. 79 Broncos.
Hill look to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irving. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10. Right back to Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Bigsby to return it. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. 45 yards.
Eagles 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Good, set. 180, 73.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out right and catch me. That's Ibuka. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. First and 10 now from the 36. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing right, it's taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Great, set.
A first down throw for Hurts. Flush to his right. Off he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Bigsby to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On second down, Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. It's third and 4. That's Goddard in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. That is caught by Washington. Big strides. Look at him go. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Now it is first and goal.
Let's go. Trim it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Bucs 10-yard line.
From the 10-yard line, it is second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to run it. Oh, the ball is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No touch it. I need anyone here. No touch it.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone,
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On anyone,
Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
And an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
set. On anyone,
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he works his way through an opening, up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got this one complete to Goedert. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On play action, Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Great.
Now Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey!
They'll run. It's Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
180, 180.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Great, set. 180, 180.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Great, set. Delta.
A run with Barkley. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Point it right. Good. 180. What's it?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now, a big 3rd down.
Run. 180. 50. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Done!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able